Bon, retour YouTube. Alors, qu'est-ce qui se passe? Qu'est-ce que quoi? Ça, c'est Dag en plus. Combien qui nous défie? Qu'est-ce qu'il veut? Allez.
Stop there, wolf-kissed. This ends now.
Dag, turn around and walk away.
Your habits are not my own, Eivor. I do not flee responsibility for the sake of my glory. I stand firm with my people. For many months, I have stood at your side, keeping faith in Sigurd's judgment, because I believed in him and his vision. Do as Eivor commands, he told me. And I have. Against my better judgment, I did as you have asked me.
On te demande jamais rien, donc...
And where has that left us? Without a jarl? Without a purpose? Watching you chase glory around this land like a spooked hare!
Il est complètement con, lui.
You could have come to me in confidence, Dag, but that offer is gone.
I have no need of it. My mind is fixed. Hear me all! I challenge Eivor for the leadership of this clan until Sigurd is safe home.
Walk away, Dag.
No! We fight to the death.
Ok.
You spew nonsense, Dag. This is absurd.
Enough! Let the circle be made. I'll make a goblet of your skull.
Ah ouais, c'est ça, c'est ça. On t'approche ou je...
Please, both of you.
Is that the best you can do?
Enfin, tu m'as pas mis un coup pour l'instant, donc...
You've gone soft.
Oh!
Pathetic.
Ah, toi aussi tu sais faire.
You walk a fool's path, Dag. This does not need to happen.
A coward to the last. Have courage, Eivor. I will make it quick.
I do not want to do this. Walk away.
Mais... Ouais, si t'as plus le bouclier pour te protéger, mon grand, tu vas prendre.
What's the matter, Eivor?
Ah!
Scared?
Only for what I must do.
Oui. Par contre...
You walk a fool's path, Dag. This does not need to happen.
A coward to the last.
Ouais, 2 fois de suite par
Courage,
contre.
Eivor. I will make it quick. You should have listened. You might have saved yourself.
I will grant you exile. Leave this place, but go with your life.
Spare me your pity and fight!
So be it. You leave me no choice. Please, both of you.
Moi je veux bien le laisser partir, mais...
You could have come with me. You're a fool, Dag. You see where it's gotten you.
Silence!
Attends, c'est toi qui me défies, si t'es pas content de mourir derrière, moi j'ai plus rien. Faut être meilleur.
He forced my hand.
Yes, and the cost of disrespect is death. You said it yourself. All he demanded you gave him. That should be enough. I have no need for one so fragile in my hall of heroes.
He fought for what he believed in. Does that not count for something?
Does it? You killed him all the same. What is the true cost of disrespect? The choice lies with you.
We should not have come to this, old friend. Take this and fly to Odin's hall. Whatever you sought in this life, may you find it in the next. Go to your homes. I will lay him to rest. Go to your homes! Dag accused me of betrayal. He accused me of breaking my oath. And this is the answer I gave him. Now you will hear the truth unvarnished. None more than me wishes for Sigurd's safe return. You know this. You know this. All of you!
Sérieusement?
And I will burn the fields and dredge the rivers of Wessex to find him. That is my oath. That is my oath.
Attends, mais les gens sont complètement teubés dans ce village. Le mec me défie à mort, et tout le monde... Enfin, quoi, je devais mourir?
I will find Sigurd.
C'est ça le...
You will not be without your Jarl. This I promise.
Je comprends pas les réactions des gens en fait. Je me démène le cul pour trouver Sigurd. L'autre il en branle pas une de la journée. Et je te défie à mort. Je suis mort.
Dag, you lived as you died, proud and defiant. I cannot begrudge you for that. I miss hearing you tell your stories, old friend, but I remember them well.
Est-ce qu'il est obligé de mourir ce con? Est-ce qu'il y a moyen de faire autrement? Ouais. Bon, attends. je me suis fait avoir sur un des choix avec Ivar. Ouais, moi j'ai dit mon petit def. Et bah il sera énervé. Ouais, fallait dire qu'il est mal mort. Tant pis. Speak to Dag, non, qu'il aille se faire foutre.
I have some new maps.
C'est vrai ou c'est du bullshit?
What have you got for me today?
Ah, c'est vrai.
It's on your map now.
Peut-être pas avoir assez pour tout acheter par contre.
Done for now?
I'm off. Be well, friend.
Farewell, Eivor.
Make sure you look at my new designs.
Can you remind me what you do here?
If you would ever like to get...
I have to go.
Eivor!
Oui, quoi. Non, mais...
I'll see you late.
A good day to you.
D'accord. Alors, ouais.
A moment.
Tekla, you look like you wrestled a bear. Is something wrong?
Gods, Eivor, I was robbed on the road between here and Lincoln.
By who? Did you get a good look at them?
They were Saxons, I know that much. A pack of them lifted 4 barrels of my ale and all the coin I had on me. The biggest one pulled me off my horse and stuck his mouth in my ear, said, "Tell Guthban we expected him home soon."
Guthban. That's Battlebone in the Saxon tongue. Are you sure?
That's what he said. It's not someone here, is it?
Not that I know of.
I do not begrudge us taking in orphans, Eivor, but some of these Saxons, we hardly know them. You ought to ask around.
A good idea. You take care of yourself. Let me see to this.
Thank you, Eivor.
Tarben, do you have a second? I was wondering if...
I am Guthban, Eivor. It means battlebone. Not the name of a cheery baker, is it?
Not one who bakes bread, no. So, how did you earn this name?
Before I came here, I lived another life. A brutal, bloody life. I served with a gang of mercenaries. I was their weapon, roaming the wilds of England. Did whatever they asked of me, and all they asked was violence. When I left, I laid this sword on the grass and made a vow. I swore never to spill another drop of blood, To abandon acts of violence. To never kill again.
A hard promise for a hard man.
It wasn't. Not for me. This life here is all I've ever wanted. I've never been more at peace. This is my doing. I brought all this upon me. It is down to me to fix it.
Tarben, by threatening you, they threaten my clan. I cannot allow that.
These men are foul, Eivor. You should not have to fight my battles for me.
Do you not hear me, Tarben? If they threaten you, they threaten me. So let us face them together.
Very well. Meet me outside when you're ready. I believe I know where they will be.
If you wish to face your old friends, I'm ready when you are.
Good. I'll lead the way. I want you to know, should it come to blows with my old crew, I can handle it myself. Forgiving me is all the work you need to do.
There is nothing to forgive. You walked away. They pursued. By axe or by fist, I will do what must be done to protect my clan.
You're living the life you want, aren't you?
Ouais. Je comprends toujours pas trop les réactions qu'ils ont eu les gens du village. De manière générale, en fait. Il y a beaucoup de gens qui ont des réactions chez comprends pas.
I shouldn't think so. No. Nothing like that. It's not how Wilf operates. Yes, he's a clever one. And rather kind when you meet him. Makes you feel like you're a friend. Family. I met him a decade ago, and he was the first person to truly welcome me. To see some value in me. He told me I had a gift. For intimidation. Persuasion. Violence. Just by the size and strength of me, he knew how to use me.
So, what do they want from you now?
They'll want me back. They'll want me to be the man they think I am. Monstrous and massive. Wilf and them were the only family I had then. But their love was conditioned. Wilf only loves what he owns.
So, what do you intend?
I know I won't go back. I don't want more blood on my hands. But apart from that, it's hard to say. Who knows what they have in mind?
Putain, c'est loin leur truc. Paf le mouton.
We're stopping.
That house, there. They're likely within. It won't look like much, Eivor. But don't be fooled. And don't take Wilf lightly, charming as he seems. The man is a serpent.
I've met plenty of charmers who turned out to be snakes.
I know. Only a warning. Let's go inside.
off, Benoit boy, as I live and breathe. You got my message, and you brought a friend. Who might you be, Dane? His new leash?
I am Eivor, and the woman you robbed was one of my clan. That will not stand.
I know. I'm busted up about it. But tell Tekla, was it? Tell her that her ale is some of the finest we've tasted.
I am done with you, Wilf.
But we are not done with you, boy. We gave you food, shelter, ale to drink, riches galore. We made you who you are.
For all you did for him, he repaid you with blood and sweat, did he not?
You're a fiery one, I like that. But the ink was dried on this deal well before your number arrived in England. If you wish to clear Tarbin's name, I'm happy to help with that. It's only a small matter of cost. Some weeks back, soldiers confiscated my personal wares, shall we say. Tried to confiscate me as well, but I gave them the slip. If you're keen, you could recover my belongings and return them to me. Do that, and your name is clear.
I can't. I promised myself I would leave all this behind. But
If it will clear Tarbin's name, we will recover what is yours. Where are these soldiers?
Mais
Camp
buttez-le
not
maintenant.
far to the west. A battalion of bloated, brainwashed military men. You can't miss it for the smell.
wait here then. We will return before you sprout another pair of horns.
God go with you, Eivor.
Mais pourquoi on lui tranche pas la tête au monsieur? Ce serait quand même beaucoup plus simple.
You found it!
I did. Let's bring this back to Wilf.
You handled that better than I would have.
Ah d'accord.
Is this the sword?
Bon, ça a été rapide.
Oh, they have returned.
We have your goods.
Beautiful. Beautiful, put them there.
The ledger.
Of course. Happy to honor it. My goodness, such a lack of trust these days. It's a dark age, no mistake.
That's it then. We're done?
Aye. You are free to walk from this place and live as Tarbin the boring bread maker for the rest of your days. But you, Eivor, if you ever get tired of the settled life, we could always use a thief with your skills. Think about it.
Tarbin, are you satisfied?
Yes. I cannot thank you enough, Abel. Yes. I cannot. Yes. I cannot thank you enough, Abel. I feared the worst when I heard my old moniker, Cuthbert. Hadn't heard it in years. Dredges up fearful memories.
I imagine. How did you fall in with that bunch?
After my mother died, I sought family. Wilf offered it. He looked at me, took me in and told me who I was. Who I could be. I don't crave that belonging anymore. Among you lot, people accept me as I am. The greatest gift I ever got. Peace.
Many men are calm because they have never known a storm. You weathered the storm and worked through it. It is a rare thing.
That means a lot. Thank you. You think Tekla will be upset with me when she learns why she was robbed?
She's a kind enough woman. She has faced greater danger than a few thieves.
I suppose you don't build a clan of warriors without seeing your share of danger.
Non mais les gars de mon clan, ils pensent que je fais quoi toute la journée? Que je bronze sur la plage?
You know, the moment I first saw you, I knew there was something special about you. You have an empathy. I see it in your eyes, having witnessed its absence in so many. You see a problem and you solve it. For you know it is better to see it done than to let it fester.
The curse of leadership, I suppose.
A calling can feel like a curse, but you wear yours well.
Hey there, how are you?
Ah, it's good to be home again. That is, if I haven't robbed myself of the pleasure of calling it home.
Tarban, in spite of all, you're welcome here. And yours nothing but the work you love.
Right. Payment in fresh loaves of bread. I can manage that.
But first, one scrap of your past remains.
Right. The ledger.
Toss it, and purge the past.
With pleasure.
Petra.
Eivor, how are you?
Bah, ça a l'air d'aller mieux.
I should go. Let's talk.
T'es à deux doigts de me trucider du regard et là... prête à faire une romance avec quoi. Ça.
Looks...
Alors qu'est-ce qu'on a comme truc?
How do you feel, Eivor?
I would rather not talk about it.
I understand.
Randvi, are you well?
I'm fine.
Not until you tell me what is wrong.
Oh, I think I have. I feel somewhat...
I cannot help you with your life just now.
I don't know. There is much work to be...
Stop. Forget about alliances and we could take a ride to Grandebridge or somewhere.
That sounds lovely. And too far to consider just now. But now, what was it you...
Randvi, take a break. Let's make for...
Do you mean now? Right?
Of course. You said you were tired of all this. So
I did ask, didn't I? You're right.
follow me.
Je savais pas qu'on pouvait faire ça moi. Est-ce qu'on peut le fast travel? Parce que Grand Bridge... Ah ouais, non mais c'est là où ça fait chiant. Mais de là, on y va comment en fait à pied? Là, j'imagine. Ou puis on prend le cheval et puis on va se faire.
We won't take the long ship today. This trip is for us. Just you and me. Is that a problem?
Not at all. So long as I get some air and sun, I will be fine. I spend too much of my day in the longhouse.
We'll need to cross the river at some point if we want to enter Grandebridgeshire. If you know a better way, I would love to hear it.
Mais
Is swimming not an option?
Swimming? I don't know. Are you joking?
A boat or a horse would always do, but I'm not opposed to the more traditional methods.
Faut l'euro 19 avec le bois. Comment ça? Ça m'agace. Bon, j'ai compris. Je vais me casser les couilles, on va y aller. Comme ça. Ça passe par là ou pas? Mais si tu passes. Je sais pas d'où le faire là. Si tu passes. Tu passes. Voilà, tu passes.
It really is lovely here. I have not been this far east of the settlement. Isn't that awful?
You think safety awful?
To live one's life in so small a pen. Hear stories from you and the scouts without ever venturing further. Gods, do you smell that? The earth and the air. It is good to be out here. Eivor, there. What is that?
This is where the Summer Army retreated when Grandebridge was lost. They seem to have resettled the city in full now.
Right, right. I know this land so well by its map, but to see it in person brings it to stunning life. A Roman marvel. I will not soon forget this sight.
And here we are. Welcome to Grandebridge. We should make our way to the Longhouse.
Oh, it's bigger than I imagined. Rustic, woody, beautiful. And everything seems quite new.
Under Soma's guidance, the Summer Army built this town up from a small village. They wanted a hub for trade near London, and a launching point for incursions into Wessex.
Well, it is impressive. Some interesting architectural ideas here too.
Well, is that Eivor I see? It's been quite a while since I've seen your face around here.
I know you, I think. One of Soma's loyal men. Magni, is it?
Yeah, good memory.
Good to see you again. This is Randvi, a dear friend and a sturdy fighter.
Well met, Randy. Eivor seems to have a preference for befriending lovely women.
You know, I noticed the same thing.
I expected more people about Magni. Has something happened?
Soma rounded up some warriors and took them west. She's hoping to open a new trade route with Ox and the Vod. Only now, in times of trouble, I have discovered I am not the surrogate leader I should hope to be.
What sort of trouble?
Oh, a pack of surly bandits have encamped nearby. To the east of the water's edge. They attack all merchants who travel here by river or road, and word is spreading quickly. It's keeping traders at bay.
That could cripple your town if it carries on too long.
It's crippled me already. The bastard stole my horse yesterday morning.
So what will
We
you...
can take care of them, Magni. And if we don't find your horse, we will steal you a new one.
Oh, that would ease my mind. I have nothing to offer you for this deed, but the bandits surely would. Take from them what you like.
Good. Consider the matter handled. Eivor, come. We have a camp to raid.
Bon, ça a l'air d'aller mieux, hein.
The bandits are camped on the river, he said. East of the water's edge.
You volunteered us for a fight, Randvi. Is that your idea of a pleasant ride through the country?
It must be. I surprised even myself.
Away from your table for a day, and already you're lusting for blood.
A feeling you must know well, no? I have always wanted to experience the world as you do, and now I will. Unless you have a more interesting day planned for us.
We will help Magni and clear these bandits, but do not be rash when we find them. The Raven clan needs your steady hand.
Yes, indeed, my lord. I shall follow your order to the letter.
If I did not know any better, I would say you're teasing me.
Oh, certainly not, Eivor wolf-kissed iron-fisted Drenger. I would never tease one with such commanding authority. There, the bandit camp.
All right, stay close and do as I do.
Rude and look sternly at the horizon?
By all means.
Nicely done.
Wait!
Elle est où Renvi là? C'est bon, laissez-moi envoyer une nuage dans la tête. Vas-y, rentre vite, pète-leur la gueule.
That's done. Now to deliver Magni his horse. That was a thrill, Eivor. We are champions of Grantbridge. Do you know of any other towns that need liberating?
You don't think we have had enough drama for one day? We should return to the settlement.
Or we could have a drink to celebrate our victory.
At home, Tekla has all the mead and ale we could want. At home, Tekla has all the mead and ale we could want.
Eivor, our outing has hardly begun. Find us an alehouse and let us make ourselves at home.
Let's return the horse, and if your thirst remains, we'll look around. Magni, we solved your bandit problem.
Did you? Well done! And did you find my sweet mare?
Your horse is outside waiting for you.
Thank the gods she is safe. And thank you, Eivor. And your friend Randvi, wherever she is.
She's here somewhere.
Eivor, over here. Look at this.
Oh, someone is thirsty.
What are you playing at?
Je vais
A
te,
drinking
je vais te
contest.
plier, voir.
You versus me. Wolf-kissed versus table maiden.
Ranvi, we can do better than table maiden.
Mead queen, then.
Mid Queen.
All right, let us drink.
Beautiful.
Je t'éclate, hein. Tu vas pas comprendre ce qui t'arrive. Putain, mais elle descend vite en plus. Attends, c'est peut-être elle qui veut me plier en fait.
Don't hurl into the barrel, okay?
Et plus que ça rend de vie.
Too strong for you.
Radley's done you better. It's a beast.
Ah, elle chancelle pas, hein. La ronde de vie. Allez, chais! C'est Mathis qui
There
gagné.
you see. You should not have tried to outdrink me, Ranvi. It cannot be done.
Strange. I see your lips moving so rapidly, yet all I hear is, "Thank you, Ranvi."
So, are you satisfied? My head is ringing like a bell.
More than satisfied. Now come, we'll ride this off and take in the air as we head home. After just one more stop.
Ranvi.
It's a sunken tower near a waterfall, close to home. We can stop for a look, and then you are free of me. It's near the highest point of a hill, just south of the settlement. Easy to spot, I'm sure.
All right, one last stop then.
I know it might not show, Eivor, but I am terribly excited.
Oh, it shows.
Leaving already. Well, I do hope to see you again. Randy. Turn any time.
Mais non, pas ce cheval-là.
Thank you.
Ça, c'est
for
pas notre
everything.
cheval.
No, thank you. Safe travels.
Comme pas lui chourer son cheval qu'on vient de lui ramener. Ça ne se fait pas. Destination cannot be reached.
I think you may have punctured poor Magni's heart back there.
What can I say? Not the first, and it will not be the last.
I name you Ranvi, slayer of bandits, breaker of hearts.
I will sound it with pride. Sunniva described this tower for me. A desolate yet peaceful place. I am eager to see it.
After a full day of action, finally you wish to calm down.
I've had my fill of adventure. Time for a little rest.
Ça tombe bien, c'est quasi tout droit.
I was wondering something. You and Soma. Was there something more to your bond? You spoke of her with a particular shine in your eyes.
We grew very close very quickly. Is that what you mean?
No, I mean, did something happen between you two?
What sort of question is that?
An innocent one. Innocent as a newborn babe.
Nothing
Que
happened between
tu
us.
l'as baisé de...
That's my answer.
C'est ça la question. Est-ce que tu te l'es tapé?
Disappointing. If I were you, I might have tested the waters. Eivor, entangled by a hardy Jarlskona as she leads her army to victory and prosperity. A rather appealing match.
I'm going to pretend your last word.
Look there. That must be the tower. Take the bridge. Just as beautiful as Sunniva's stories tell. Can you imagine how it looked when it was first built, hundreds of winters ago? Sometimes when looking at a map, I imagine little people in their little armies, traversing the land. And now, staring at these ruins, I imagine people of old, how they lived, never knowing what would become of their monuments.
You have a fertile imagination.
I want a view from the top. Shall we?
Lead on.
Keep up!
Mind where you put your fingers. These stones are old and weathered. You climb well for one who folds maps.
You jest, but I have raised the frames of longhouses and hammered the ribs of longships. My hands are calloused from hard work.
Super. Bonjour.
Well, well. A stunning view. It reminds me of my early years in Norway. How I used to climb the hills beyond the wood.
You have an adventurous heart. I hardly see it behind the table, but now I've watched you scale a tower in furs, soaking wet.
I was rowdy in my youth. Hunting, sailing. I was a wildling of the open air before I became this staunch and stoic woman. Married off in service of peace between two clans. A noble and worthy role, but not one I had ever imagined for myself.
You would have made a fine wandering warrior. A Jomsvikinger. Free to come and go as she pleased.
I think so too. It may be we would have sailed together, over the open seas, raiding or traveling.
Or faced each other on the field of battle. Without your marriage to Sigurd, to secure peace, our clans might still be at war.
True. Very true. Thank you for today. Every bit of it has been a dream, and I'm not keen to wake.
Then don't. You can stay here as long as you like.
Yes.
Ah oui.
What was that?
Oh no, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have. I got away from myself.
No need to apologize.
Sigurd is your brother, and I have put you in a very difficult position. The heart does not do politics like the head.
It may be the meat, it may be the air, but there is no need to apologize.
I am sober enough. But the truth of it is, I have felt this way for some time now. I care for you, Eivor.
Eh ben. Est-ce qu'on lui chope sa meuf pendant qu'il est en train de se faire torturer? C'est peut-être pas très sympa quand même. Peut-être pas très cool. Peut-être pas apprécier ça. Voilà, ça s'est fait un peu naturellement. Allez, on va dire oui. Ça...
That is comforting to hear. I've long felt the same way. But I banished the thought that this would ever happen.
Many times I wished to tell you. Wished to say what was in my heart and what I desired. But duty kept me from it.
Say all you like.
Today has meant so much. We rode, we fought, we drank, we laughed. You showed me your world. Not in words, but deeds.
Deeds are more direct than words.
Et ça baise. C'est parti. C'est quoi ces trucs là à chaque fois? Peut-être bizarre au piaf. On a partitionné les armures, wow.
Must have returned to the settlement.
Peut-être pas la meilleure idée ce qui vient de se passer, mais bon. On va aller rendre la mission. Enfin, on va retourner à la maison. On va retourner voir Randvi juste pour avoir des petites clarifications. Mais être sûr déjà qu'elle soit rentrée. Ce serait con que Sigurd et Randvi soient capturés. Puis on va faire une autre. On va lancer une autre. Ah non, on a la potion là. Potion de Valka là. Pour continuer, je suppose, nos hallucinations de la vie d'Odin dans le Valhalla. Pourquoi t'es en dehors de ton shop, toi aussi?
You're a good boy.
Oui, j'écoute peu. Peut pas pète le loup. Peut pas pète le loup. Très déçu.
Ranvi, you left so suddenly.
There's work to be done. There always is.
I see.
But do not think for a moment that I have forgotten you and our wonderful day.
Nor would I wish you to.
Good. Then we see eye to eye.
And heart to heart.
Yes, indeed. Until our next moment alone, we should return to our great work. England will not pacify itself on our behalf.
No, indeed.
Back to work then.
Break up. Bah non. Petit bisou.
Come to me.
Bon, le truc de Valka du coup. Hop hop hop, ouais, je vais le cas.
I have the plant you asked for. It took some effort. Good, good. Thank you, Eivor. Here you are. And be careful. This brew will feel as cold as ice on your lips, yet will burn like a fire in your belly.
Autrement dit, on va prendre cher. Donc là, normalement, si ça prend la suite, on va être Jotunheim, j'imagine. Chez les géants des glaces. Ça give the snooze. Putain, il y a les racines de l'Yggdrasil là. Très stylé. La belle montagne. Qu'on ne pourra bien évidemment pas monter.
Jotunheim. I have not set foot in this realm in some time. I must find the witch Angerboda. She knows all that happens here.
Il y a des mecs de chez nous ici? Je croyais que c'était que les géants des glaces. Non, me dites pas que... Non, c'est juste parce que c'est au-dessus, c'est ça. L'avantage, c'est que c'est full terre, j'ai l'impression, donc ça va être très pratique. Ouais, donc c'est comme la dernière fois.
Be welcome, Messieurs. Our father's hall is a heaven to all. I remember there was a cauldron here once, brought by Thor from Hymir's hall.
A cauldron a mile deep, a mile of mead. I miss that cauldron.
Father bet the cauldron on a foolish wager with Suttungr and lost. But we still have the ale from our brewery.
Where is Agir now?
He's gone to Utgarden. He sent the cauldron to Suttungr, but it never got there, so he's gone to find out what's what. Oh, but enough of that. You are a visitor to our great land, and we know its secrets. Ask of us your questions.
I want to know the unknown. Where should I look?
There is a broken tower near Utgarden that was once a place of great magic. Perhaps there is still some to be found there.
To magic! May we never be without it.
Skull.
Let us tell you more of our homeland.
What animals will I find in the wild?
I have heard tell of a great bear of stone and ice that lives by a frozen lake.
Enough talk. Time for a drink.
Tu peux arriver déjà bourré.
Skull.
Let us tell you more of our homeland.
Tell me more.
Ugh. Spin me a tale of tragedy.
Once, Thor dashed the great serpent Jormungandr against our shores. Many ships wrecked, many Jotnar drowned.
Seek a lonely tree of the shore and walk beneath it. You'll see. Now let us drink to the fallen.
Skull.
Allez, Skull encore. C'est parti.
You don't look well. Is our ale taking a toll on you?
Meuf, elle a pris 3 gorgées et est bourrée, quoi. Enfin, meuf, c'est Odin. Odin, il tient pas l'habitude. Vous foutez dans le KGB, là, ou je rêve?
Tastes like a boa shat in my mouth. Where am I? Whose bed is this? I should find out what I did while ale addled. My mind is a blank, ripe with wine and vomit. These are Thrall's clothes. Where did they come from?
J'y pourrais. Comment on descend?
King Snordington, the boar. Once a prisoner, now free. I think we even made up a song about it.
To the mighty reavers of the Ale Sea, the mighty ice in the brewery still
Were
tempting.
we trying to sail somewhere? Across the Ale Sea to the land of I can't recall it. These woods whisper with Jotnar magic. Not everything is as it seems.
Well, hello there. You turned out to have quite a head for heights.
I think I remember being up high. How did we get the cart up there? We made wild revels, it seems, but no harm done, except to my head. Agir's daughters are hospitable indeed.
J'imagine que le coffre qui demandait une clé, ça va être avec la clé qu'on a récupérée. Pas très logique. Immense Bloodstone. Bloodstone. Très bien. Bien. YouTube, on va s'arrêter là-dessus. Je mets mes 2 points et on arrête l'épisode ici. A plus YouTube.